Be back some old day. I'm going to Germany. I'll be back some old day. Please tell me, mama, what more can I do? Please tell me, mama, what more can I do? Done all I know to. Can't get along with you. We'll leave it at that. Thank you.
Okay. Phil's got another great one to sing for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, great. That remains to be seen. I think that we're all gathered here in the name of the blues. So we just have to do a good old slow 12-bar. The evening wouldn't be complete, would it? So y'all enjoying yourselves? Yeah. Well, say something, make some noise. Yeah, all right. I know these are kind of sad, depressing songs, but you know, hang with us. It's just the first night. Devil Hill. Rocky was born in a dry spell, just about a mile, Kill Devil Hill. Well, some say his hard luck spirit, well, they say that it's rooting around there still. Well, he was raised in a school of hard knocks, and he played in a hard yard. Did you hear what I said? Educated in a school of hard knocks, and he played in a hard yard. He could have stood some love and affection, but the people that was not in the car. Well, Rocky built himself a house of bricks, and he filled it full of gin. He built himself a house of bricks, people, and he filled it full of gin. Well, it wasn't that he drank so much, but he just only had thirsty friends. Well, Rocky loved to love the women, yes he did, and he hated each and every one. He loved to love the women, and he did not trust a single one. Well, he could not wait to see them leaving. Well, just as soon as he was done, and it was a game of solitaire. Somebody's listening. He got shot dead in a card game, and it was a game of solitaire. Watch out now. Some say he got caught cheating, but I can't say 'cause I wasn't there. Thank you. All right, thank you so much. So most of that was true. So part of my songwriting process is grand larceny, which you probably figured that out. Another part of it is that when people piss me off, I make bad things happen to them in songs, and that's this song kind of falls in that category. All right, thank you.
Under the 12-string guitar for one. Phil and I are both fans of lots of traditional artists, but this is a big favourite of mine. He hails from Holly Springs, Mississippi, a place I visited a few times, and his name's R.L. Burnside. The great thing about R.L. is he's in the hill country tradition, which is very much kind of like sort of music that's almost sets you into a trance, really, the way it's played. And he was heavily influenced by kind of my big hero, the Mississippi Fred McDonald, who's from Como, Mississippi. But R.L. came up under Fred, and Fred sort of taught him everything he knew. But then R.L. sort of took it out onto his own and kind of did his own thing with it and became an international star. Had the great pleasure of playing with his grandson only a few months ago when he was out here, Cedric Burnside, a great drummer and musician. This one's called Going Down South. don't care where you go. A son of the man, a son of the man, son of the man, a son of the man, son of the man is always hanging around. I'd rather be dead, I'd rather be dead, I'd rather be dead, I'd rather be dead, I'd rather be dead and 6 feet in the ground. Yeah, 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 6 feet in the ground. I'm going with you, babe, I'm going with you, babe. I'm going with you, babe, I'm going with you, babe. I'm going with you, babe, but I don't care where you go. I'm going down south, I'm going down south, going down south, I'm going down south, going down south where the chilly winds don't blow. We're not sure how we're going for time here.
Got all night.
But here's another song I made up. I like to do this one in Australia because this is really about as far away from home as I can get without sneaking up behind home. So the point about that, and the reason that's a good thing, is because I can tell all my family business and they won't hear about it. They won't know that I've been putting their business in the streets down here in Australia. So my family was part of that great migration of African Americans that left the deep South and moved to northern cities in search of, greater opportunities, better life, a safer place to raise your children, and all that kind of thing. So my parents, they left Titusville, Alabama, which was a little neighborhood on the outskirts of Birmingham. They left there when they were young, when they were courting. They left there and they moved to Washington, D.C., and that's where they got married and they decided to raise their family. So I was born in Washington, D.C. I basically was like first generation, North. And all the kids that were my age were also first generation Northerners, and all the parents were from somewhere in the deep South. And so when they came to Washington, they brought all their customs and their likes and dislikes and their music and their celebrations. They brought all that with them. So when we would have celebrations, like especially in the springtime and summertime, we would have these celebrations like Decoration Day and May Day and Juneteenth and all that. And all the families would be, in their backyard cooking and eating and laughing and dancing and singing and sharing food up and down the block. Somebody would pass, cornbread over the fence that way. Somebody would pass the potato salad over the fence this way. Somebody would, say, hey, taste my ribs and, taste my chicken. And somebody just back from the country would have brought some blueberries or something. And so it was a big, long block party, and everybody just celebrating and having a great time until, like, I don't know, in my family, there was this one auntie that just would show up and would start picking at people and stirring up trouble. And, every family really has their auntie or their second cousin or, that person that is not satisfied unless they're making trouble. Some of you are sitting there thinking, in my family, we don't have that. If you think you don't have it, then it's you. So that person would be rooting around, stirring up trouble till somebody would get their feelings hurt, somebody get their eye blackened, somebody get their lip busted, and before you know it, they're fighting and rolling around left to right, furniture's getting knocked over, glasses breaking, people screaming, and then they'd fight until they wore each other out. Then the police would come and take away the bad people, and the ambulances would come and take away the hurt people, and all the broken glass would get swept up and all the blood would get mopped up. And at that point, my mother would inevitably look at my father and laugh and say, well, you know what they say, no fools, no fun.
Which is the name of this song.
Which is the name of the song, which is what inspired me to write the song. And like I said, most of what's in the song is true. 2, 3. We were having a Saturday afternoon barbecue in my backyard. We were boozing and bluesing and pitching horseshoes. Some of them were playing cards. Well, I was just about to double check to see my barbecue ribs were done when I heard a little voice in the back of my head, and it said, no fools, no fun. No fools, no fun. Well, my ribs were just about done when I heard a little voice in the back of my head, and it said, no fools, no fun. Well, Curtis had lost at horseshoes, and he was losing in a game of mid-whist, so he started up with the dozens, and he ended up swinging his fist. When my Uncle Wilson pulled his pistol, you should have seen that joker run. Everybody cheered, and when the smoke cleared, somebody shouted, no fools, no fun. No fools, no fun. You should have seen that joker run. Everybody cheered, and when the smoke cleared, somebody shouted, no fools, no fun. Smoking John were having themselves a race. They wanted to find out which one of them could drink up all the whiskey in the place. Well, Joseph fell on his backside. Don't you know that John fell on his face? And that old hypocrite Deacon Dunn got mad and declared it was a damn disgrace. But he's nothing but an angry old hypocrite, that son of a Deacon Dunn. Well, somebody needs to pull his coat and tell him, hey man, no fools, no fun. No fools, no fun. Hypocrite Deacon Dunn. Well, somebody needs to pull his coat and tell him, hey, no fools, no fun. Only a couple of folk got ugly, only one of them lost some blood. Yolanda ouch, threw her knee out, trying to dance the jitterbug. Well, Pete split the seat of his britches out there, buck dancing in the sun. and singing some crazy made-up song that he called No Fools, No Fun. No fools, no fun. He was butt dancing in the sun and singing some crazy made-up song that he called No Fools, No Fun. No fools, no fun. Well, I guess there was no harm done. Everybody snatch somebody's wig and holler, no fools, no fun. No fools, no fun. All right. Thank you so much. You all have been such a wonderful audience. I just can't, you know, I'm a little grumpy this evening, a little bit jet lagged, but I've just enjoyed myself so much. And thank you.
Yeah, we've still got a few more to go, ladies and gentlemen. We're also playing each day over the weekend. As I mentioned, a lot of the things we're doing are from our CD. It's available over the side there, and after our set we'll be over there if you want to come over and say hi or have a CD signed as well.
So as Dom mentioned, our CD is called Oh and the Devil, A Day's Work. Where that title came from, it turns out that both Dom and I are left-handed. And when I was a kid growing up, my mother one day told me, and I can't for the life of me figure out why she would tell a growing boy this, but she said, you know, left-handed people owe the devil a day's work. And I'm paid in full. And so that's why we called it Oh, the Devil a Day's Work, because we're both left-handed. Of course, when I was here in March, I shared that, and a lady came up to me at the end of the set when we were selling CDs. She said, you know, another thing about left-handed people, they don't live as long. That's the only bad person I've met in Australia. The rest of you have been so nice and encouraging and positive, but that one woman.
We've got another Mississippi John Hurt song, this is in the Piedmont style blues. So we've done some Delta and as well as we've done some hill country blues, but this is clear Piedmont style called My Creole Belle. Creole belle, I love her well, my darling baby. My Creole belle, my Creole belle, I love her well, my darling baby. My Creole belle.
What happened to our dancer?
Thanks, Ryan. I love her well, my darling baby. My Creole belle, my Creole belle, I love her well, my darling baby. My Creole belle. Mine, my darling baby, my Creole belle, my Creole belle, I love her well, my darling baby, my Creole belle. Creole belle, I love her well. My darling baby, my Creole belle. My darling baby, my Creole belle, my Creole belle, I love her well. My darling baby, my Creole belle. One more time.
That's my favorite Mississippi John Hurt song. Thank you.
Moving back to the Mississippi Delta, and one now by the great Robert Johnson. That will stay right by your side. When you've got a good friend that will stay right by your side. You gotta spend all your spare time love and treat her right. I mistreated my baby, and I can't seem to see no reason why. I mistreated my baby, and I can't seem to see no reason why. I gotta spend all my spare time love and treat her right. I'm going down to the station. Yeah, I'm gonna catch the fastest train I've seen. I'm going down to the station. I'm gonna catch the fastest train I see. I got the blues about Miss So-and-so, and the girl's got the blues about me. But you know she's got the blues about Phil Wiggins as well, so here we go. the fastest train I see. I'm going down to the station. I'm gonna catch the fastest train I see. I got the blues about Miss So-and-so, and the girls got the blues about me. When you got a good friend that will stay right by your side. When you got a good friend that will stay right by your side. Yeah, you gotta spend all your spare time love and treat her right.
John Turner on that side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Dom Turner and Phil Wiggins. This is Blues on Broadbeach. Oh, sorry. They're selling CDs over to the side of the stage if you want to grab one of Dom Turner or Phil Wiggins CDs. We'll be back in 20 minutes time with Big Daddy Wilson.